Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Car Lot Confessions. I am your host, Frank Fanzoni. Very excited to be back here again. Another live episode here on Facebook. Very excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. We got a lot of great content to cover tonight. We got a great article that came out. We have our post-Thanksgiving information. We had our extravaganza last week. We're here post in between holidays now. And the shopping season is among us, which we'll be talking about a little bit tonight. Hi, Renee. Welcome to the show. We are going to, of course, we got our poll questions. We got all our wonderful things that we like to do here on the show, which we do every week. Guys, real quick before we get started, though, I'm going to extremely beg and plead that you guys share this video tonight for me if you can. We have 124 followers on the Car Lot Confessions page. Love to get one more, get to 125. I greatly appreciate it. Only way we can do that, guys, is if you share and like this page and make sure that other people know that you're here watching the show. See if we can get some new faces on it. Be greatly appreciated. Again, one more follower. Man, would that really make my night. So if you guys could make sure in the upper right-hand corner, make sure you have your bell turned on so you know every time that we go live. If you could share this real quick or even invite somebody who you think would be a great addition to the show. I greatly appreciate it. And always make sure you have your notifications on so you know when we go live. But so very much glad. Thank you so much. If you guys could do that for me, I greatly appreciate it. Looking to get a couple more followers, especially one more. If we can get to 125, that would be fantastic. Going to be a great show tonight, though. A lot of great content. Looking forward to grinds my gears. We got a lot of good stuff here. A lot of great things. Going to be looking for your guys' comments tonight. Make sure no crickets in the chat tonight, guys. Going to be looking forward to that because it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a super great show. But, of course, it's always great because of you guys. Again, Car Lot Confessions is for you, by you. We are here to bring the positiveness. So I applaud you for being here. And, again, no crickets in the chat tonight, guys. Everybody needs to contribute, which makes this show great. So thank you so much. Make sure you guys are commenting for me. Share this page as well real quick if you can for me. And we will see if we can get a couple more people on as well before we get started here because it is going to be a great show tonight. All right. So hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I know I did. It was a great time with the friends and the family. We did some shopping. We'll go ahead and cover all that in the positive recap for the week. But it was definitely a great holiday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Everybody was very thankful. It was very positive, and hopefully everybody is doing well and is in good graces. So, all right. So before we get into everything as well, make sure you guys know that we're going to do our shout-outs tonight. So start thinking about who you want to shout out. We'll do our birthdays, of course. We're going to talk about our news article here in just a few. It's going to be a great show. We got our top fan of the week to come up as well. And all of that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks so much for being here, Renee. Thank you guys for being here. I really am glad you guys are on tonight. I'm looking forward to the show all week. So let's get right into it if you guys want. Let's get right into it. Yes. All right, right into the show. We'll talk about last week's poll that was on. Last week's poll was a good one. It was our Thanksgiving extravaganza last week. So we talked about turkey in our poll, and we asked how you like your turkey cooked. A was deep fried. Option B was either smoked or baked. And I was really happy with the number of votes again this week, guys. 20 people voted. And I'd love to get that up. We had 26 the time before. 28, the time before. 20 this time. But 70-30. Smoke and baked over deep fried. So I guess maybe not many people have had deep fried turkey or like it. I'm a deep fried guy. I really enjoy deep fried turkey. In fact, I like turkey no matter what. But smoked and baked, 70% of you decided that was the best way or how you would prefer your turkey. Hey, that sounds great. So if I have everybody over on the CLC community for Thanksgiving next year, I'll make sure to do a smoked/baked turkey. So that way everybody will enjoy it. Because, of course, you guys are always invited over, of course. So that was the poll from last week. I did put up the poll for this week's out there now. Again, I used it. Monday, of course, was Cyber Monday. We always talk about, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We'll get into all that. But it has been just as big as Black Friday. So Cyber Monday has. In fact, Cyber Monday is actually starting to become almost bigger than Black Friday. So we put the poll up for you. how do you do the majority of your holiday shopping? Is it usually done online, or do you do it in a brick and mortar store? Do you go out to the store and battle the crowds and kind of go through the shelves and take a look about what's there? Or do you guys do your Amazon shopping for the reviews and everything? So make sure you guys go do the poll. It's a great poll, I think, for this week, especially with all the shopping in the holiday season. So let me know what you guys think and what's the best, how you guys like to do the majority of your shopping. Again, online or brick and mortar. It's on the page now, so guys, make sure you guys go and do it. I'd really appreciate it. And let's just see. We'll go ahead and review that again next week. But go ahead and do that poll for me. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see what people prefer. You know, I've done both. I've done online shopping. I've done brick and mortar. I like brick and mortar. I like going, grabbing something, feeling it, looking at it, seeing if it's good quality, that kind of stuff before I purchase something. So let's see. Renee says, I hate crowds. Definitely an Amazon shopper. There's a lot of people, I think, that are like that. So thanks, Renee. That's absolutely, I'm pretty sure, a common consensus, especially at this time of year. Johanna, thank you so much for being on tonight, Johanna. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show. Please make sure to be involved. Guys, like I said, no crickets in the chat tonight. All right, so Johanna, thanks so much for being here. So glad you guys are here. So brick and mortar or online shopping, again, I like to feel things. I like to grab things, look at them. I don't mind online shopping. I totally understand the draw to online shopping. You know, you can do it from the comfort of your own home, last minute gifts, you can order them, all that kind of stuff. But definitely, I'm a brick and mortar guy. I like to go shopping. I like to enjoy my time out when I do that. It's part of the experience for me. So, hey, Jared, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being on tonight. Greatly, super glad you are here. We love having you on the show. All right, so that is, we did our welcome. We did our poll from last week. We got the poll up from this week. Make sure you guys go vote. Let's get into the next segment of the show that we always do following all this wonderful poll stuff. It is, of course, Grinds My Gears, guys. Oh, real quick. Johanna says she does some of each. What do you do your majority on? Which is why I asked majority, because that is a good point. I do, and I know our family does that as well. We'll do brick and mortar, and we will do online. Majority, though, which do you prefer? So, Johanna says she won't go near Belleville Square this entire month, though. I don't blame you. That's probably insane there. So I agree. So that's brick and mortar. But all right, guys, online. Let's go ahead and get into Grinds My Gears. This is a good one tonight. One that I've been thinking about, especially with you know, time off and spending time with family and all this kind of stuff as well. What grinds my gears tonight, guys? The cost of entertainment these days, including movies, shows, and concerts. This is something that absolutely 100% grinds my gears, guys. And the reason why I bring this up is, of course, everybody knows I'm a huge Star Wars fan. If you do or don't know, you do now. And, of course, the movie's coming out here in December. The cost to go enjoy a movie these days for, say, a family of 4 blows my mind. How can they charge so much money to go to the movies or to go to a show or go to a play or go to a concert or go to anything that's really entertainment these days is absolutely costly. I can't believe how expensive this stuff is. How do they expect anybody to go have a good time out if they keep raising the prices? Now, I know they have matinees and they have these times where you can get like cheaper tickets and this, that, and the other. What I'm saying is, though, so perfect example for this Star Wars movie, for us to go, you know, opening night or the night after or whatever the case may be for a family of 4 in their wonderful IMAX experience. Why does it have to cost so much for somebody to go out and have a good time? Let me know what you guys think. This grinds my gears a lot. Have you guys looked into the prices of concerts and things lately? Concerts, to me, have gone completely out the window in regards to the cost. It's so expensive to go to a concert these days, especially if you want to go in a group of people. So you got to get like a group tickets. It's impossible to go spend a night out for less than $100 these days, I feel like. Even if you're going just out to dinner, the price of food and being able to enjoy your time out, even for a date. Let me tell you, if I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever your dating years are now, if I was dating now, I don't know if I could afford to take a woman out. And I work a couple of jobs. I mean, seriously, the cost of entertainment these days just absolutely grinds my gears, guys. Let me know what you think. I know there's other options out there. It is kind of crazy. Let's see what you guys are thinking here. Johanna says, it is awful. We saw Frozen 2, and it was $96 for 5. That's $100 to go see a kid movie for 5 people. I understand the cost of making these things. I understand that people need to get paid that work there. There's popcorn and soda and lights and heat and all this other stuff. But $96 for a family of 5 to go see a child, well, a Disney movie. I don't want to say child because I know adults like Disney movies too. I like Disney movies. But that's insane to me. I'm just in that same boat. It was like $76 for us to go as a family of 4 to go see Star Wars. Right? So seriously, how do people even get to do that these days? Now, don't we need time to be able to relax and unwind and all these other things? And you know, entertainment is something that's always been around and something that we should be able to enjoy, but not at these prices, folks. This is not the way that people are supposed to unwind if you're making them spend an entire day or more's worth of work just to go out and have a good time with your friends or your loved one or your date or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your whatever the case may be, your kids. Now, I know there's free entertainment sometimes out there, and you'll find them in towns and things like that. I hear about that stuff quite a bit. And come see Santa, get your picture taken with Santa. You can take as many pictures with your phone as you want. It's all free. Awesome. I know it's out there. That's the positive side, right? There is things you can do. But movies, concerts to me blow my mind. Concerts are the worst. And shows, any type of shows, dance shows, rockettes, all that stuff, plays are happening right now. The cost is endless. Absolutely grinds my gears. Now, what I want to do is see if we can find a positiveness to this. Is there anything positive about the cost of entertainment these days? Joanna writes in as well, concert tickets make me sad too. I wanted to take my oldest girls to see Pink a few years ago, but each ticket would have cost $400. $400. I'm sure that's not a typo. $400 for a ticket, or for even for you and your girls to go. $400 is insane to go to a concert. Mind-blowing. How do you expect this? Now, I get ticket prices have gone up because we have Apple iTunes and this is how the singers make their money, blah, 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 blah. How do you get people to buy $400 tickets? What happened to the blue-collar worker who is living paycheck to paycheck, supposed to unwind? Is this why we have an influx in alcohol and drugs in this country? Because drugs are cheaper to buy than going to a concert? How's anybody supposed to get together and have a good time anymore if things like this cost this much? It's absolutely insane to me. That's a great point. Hi, Pam. Welcome to the show. It's a great point, Johanna. I think that's a perfect example. Absolutely insane. Grinds my gears. I'm pretty sure it probably grinds your guys' too. If you guys have any other comments in regards to that, please let me know, because truthfully, how are we supposed to have a good time on that? Positive twist, there is family, fun, free events. Are they as great as going to the movies? Personal opinion. Are they as great as going to a concert? Personal opinion. But there is a lot of stuff there. Matinees is an option, that is for sure. And for movies, I get that. That's a little bit cheaper, but that still can get costly, especially if you're taking a group. Let's see. Jared says, we do the matinee and pay $25 for a family of 4. That's not bad. That's pretty good. We don't go to any movie at night unless $5.95 Wednesdays for all the shows. That's pretty good too. Now, I know there's deals. You know, I want to go see the new Star Wars. We want to see it as soon as it opens because everybody's going to be talking about it. That's what kind of brought this up. Johanna says, my in-laws are cheap, but like music, so they see a lot of tribute bands and cover bands. That's great, but what happens if, you know, Bon Jovi, I don't know, 20 or I don't know, what are the great bands right now? My mind just went totally blank. All these great bands. So, you know, say, you know, Beyonce comes into town, or, you know, you get, you know, all these great artists and singers and whatever, they come into town. It's great to go see cover bands. I totally agree. And I think that's great your in-laws do that. That actually sounds fun. But if you want to see, if your favorite band is, you know, Linkin Park, or I don't know, I just drawing a blank right now on all the great artists right now that are out. Maybe you guys can help me with some of your favorites. But if they come into town, you want to go see them. That's an experience. That is seeing a band live, which I've been to plenty of concerts. But seeing a band live or you know, an artist live is so, you don't forget it, right? I've been to plenty of concerts. I went to country concerts. I went and saw TLC back in the day. I've been to Three Doors Down. I went to Tim McGraw. I went to Bon Jovi like 3 times. I mean, so I love concerts, and seeing people in concert is so different than just listening to their music on the radio. You're like immersed. It's awesome, but not at $400 to go see Pink. So yeah, grinds my gears. Jared, you make a great point, though. There are options. There are great ways that you can do it a little bit cheaper, but, you know, sometimes you just want to go see that day, the movie opening night. You know, that's how I am with Star Wars. I'm sure there's others out there like me. But anyways, that grinds my gears, guys. Let me know what you think. Keep the conversation going in the chat. Please feel free. Or, guys, if you're on YouTube viewing this after it's been live, of course, you guys can always comment within, and I see the discussion on the actual video itself. So make sure you guys leave your comments. Let me know what you think and how you feel. If it grinds your gears too, or if you think or have other options that may be cheaper or better for entertainment that I don't know about, please feel free to share. Jared's matinee and $5.95 all day Wednesdays. Pretty great suggestion. Can't say I knew about those, so that's pretty awesome. Jared says, my wife just spent $135 for Billy Joel in Detroit. Billy Joel. Love Billy Joel. Would love to go see Billy Joel. $135 for tickets. I don't know if that's expensive or not. For some of us it is, especially around the holidays. But you know, absolutely. Pam says, even going to sporting events is costly. Yeah, the Lions suck. And going to a Lions game is super costly still, too. So I totally get it. Great point, Pam. Thank you. That's absolutely 100% true. It is super expensive, and I cannot believe how expensive it really is. You shouldn't cost that much to go support your local teams, to support your local theater, that kind of stuff. So it is tough. I'm not really sure. Local teams, for sure. We are having a really bad time here in Detroit with our local sports teams. They're not always as great right now as they have been, or like the Lions, they're the same. But it shouldn't be that much to go enjoy a sporting event out. That's my personal opinion. Grinds my gears, guys. That's grinds my gears. Keep the conversation going. Like I said, if you guys have any remedies or any positive ways to do things that are a little bit cheaper, go ahead and put them in the chat for me. I'll definitely see them. We'll go ahead and make sure we share them with the group. So that's grinds my gears. Absolutely. Thank you guys for all your comments. Keep them up. Keep up the comments. Thank you guys. The crickets aren't happening, so I love it. And we're going to go ahead and move on with the show now. Let's get into our main topic of the night. Enough of me complaining. Yes. Let's go ahead and get right into the main topic of the night. We're going to go ahead and get right into the news. Hopefully you guys got a chance to read this article. It was an interesting one. It's been out there. It was on national news a bit. I saw it on our local station. Of course, also on the bigger stations as well. This one was posted on CNN. The link is on the page. Dwayne Wade shuts down internet haters who criticized his son for nails and outfit. I had to bring this up, guys, and the reason why I brought this up is, one, I've always been a bit of a Dwayne Wade fan as a sports fan because I thought it's in sports. Outside of his personal life, things that he did, all that kind of stuff, I'm not necessarily going to get into that right now. But sports, I was a fan of his. I thought he was a great basketball player. I enjoyed watching him when he was playing for the Miami Heat, all that kind of stuff. But Dwayne Wade is a public figure. And this is what I want to get into. Hopefully you guys had a chance to read the story. It wasn't a very long story, so hopefully you guys got a chance to read it. But basically, here's some quick details about it if you didn't. A photo was taken of the family for Thanksgiving that was posted on social media. I believe it was posted on Twitter. Hello, Angie. Welcome to the show. I believe it was posted on Twitter. Guys, real quick, before we even get into this, if you could do me a huge favor, I know you guys weren't here earlier when I mentioned it. If each of you could do me a favor and share this video right now for me. The reason why I ask, we have 124 followers. I would love to get to 125 before the end of December. I would really appreciate that. If you guys could share this video right now, invite somebody along that you think would be great to add to the conversation or who would love to enjoy the show, I greatly appreciate it. I'd love to get some more followers on the page, at least get to 125. I greatly appreciate it. So if you guys could do me a favor and share this, that would be great. Invite them to the conversation, especially about this in the news, because I think this is a good topic. All right, let's get back into that. His son was wearing white nails, white long nails in the photo. If you didn't see it, it's right there when you click on the link. And he was kind of wearing a smaller shirt, right? At what point in this day and age are we already making comments in regards to what boys and girls are wearing? At this point, I thought we were all accepting of what everything is. Anyways, can't we all just get along? Can't we all just be positive? I mean, come on. So the comments that were about this and that were made to me just blew my mind, right? And I thought, you know, this would be a great topic for Carlock Confessions because we're about being the change. We're about positiveness. We're about trying to recognize when there's haters and negativity and trying to combat some of that. So that's why I wanted to bring this up. The Wade family, I guess, is a huge supporter of pride and inclusion, which is great. It's possible. I know I don't have any details about the family, but at what point are we going to stop having issues with the way people are looking? Male, female, whatever the case may be. Does everybody understand that I think men in Europe wear high heels? And we're complaining about a boy who has long white fingernails and a crop top, in a sense, on? Come on now. So the negativity that was being spewed into this article and into this photo, to me, just goes ahead and shows that the negativity is still out there, and we at Carlock Confessions and the people here, we need to combat that with positiveness. So Dwayne Wade did shut it down. He made some comments in regards to hoping that everybody can be accepting and positive, and that, you know, they're not going to let the negativity get to them. But why all the negativity? He responded with, "So we will continue to be us and support each other with pride, love, and a smile," which is great. I think that's what we all need to be doing. We're worrying too much about what everybody else looks like, especially when it comes to kids, and this is one of his kids. What I appreciate from Dwayne Wade in this right now, and of course I'm going to play devil's advocate. We'll flip-flop this, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. So please, again, no crickets, guys. Let me know how you feel about this. But I love that Dwayne Wade didn't be protective dad, but was supportive in regards to how he is as a family. I love that his comment was, we will continue to be us and support each other with pride, love, and a smile. Instead of being like, you haters don't know anything, you shouldn't be ripping, blah, blah, blah. He didn't combat negative with negative. He combated negative with positive. Flip side, we'll go there real quick just because. How could you not expect to receive some sort of negative comments when you're dealing with the media? When you're dealing with multimedia channels and you're putting yourself out there in the public with these photos, which everybody, you're a sports fan, you're a sports guy, you have followers, you have team people who are fans of yours, who've been following you, who idolize you and who look up to you. Of course, people are going to see this photo. I mean, I don't know how many followers you have on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever you're on, but Dwayne Wade, people like you and people follow you. So, of course, you're going to get a mixed feeling there. What I did like, though, is, like I said, he combated it with positiveness and not negative, and that's kind of the key here that I really wanted to bring up. Jared weighs in. When it comes to a social media, celebrities really have to be careful. And the Wades should have known this would have happened based on previous similar posts. 100%. Even innocent pics get criticized. I didn't have a problem with the pic, but I'm not surprised by the response. 100%. In fact, 1,000%, I agree.
Yes, yes.
Because it's true. I would have assumed, which he should have, and the Wades know because of, all celebrities should know, that they're going to get feedback on everything they post. Hi, Brian. Welcome to the show. You're always going to get feedback. What I liked was the positive response to a negative response to his photo. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. So, when will we as people, though, start to accept people for who they are, accept people for the way they want to be, without having to make comment, because it hasn't and didn't and wouldn't benefit anybody by making those comments? Like, why can't people understand that the negativity doesn't help anything? It really doesn't. I don't know. So I thought that was interesting in regards to it. So this is what I want to pose to you guys a little early in the night, but I think this will help. I want to pose the question of the night. Here's the question of the night, guys. Applause to you guys. Please, no crickets in the chat. Do public figures have the right to be angry for what people say if they post pictures for others to judge? Does this come with the territory? That's the question of the night, guys. Do they have the right to be angry, or should they expect it? Like Jared already said, he should have expected it. But they're public figures, right? You should know that what you're posting is out there. Do they have the right to get angry? Because I know if I was in Dwayne Wade's spot, I don't know. I mean, I try to toe all the positivity, right? But when it comes to my kids, sometimes I get Papa Bear, right? We got Mama Bears and Papa Bears. And you want to set good examples. I think Dwayne Wade set a great example here. It's very interesting. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think public figures have the right to be angry, though, of what people say if they post pictures of others to judge? Let me know what you guys think about that. Pam weighs in. People are haters. Social media has made them to ready to criticize everyone and everything. This is bullying. Just because you are a celebrity doesn't give people the right to bully his family any more than mine or yours. I agree. I agree 100%. Dwayne Wade posting a photo of his family is no different than you or I posting a photo of ours. Dwayne Wade handled it right and said we will continue to be us and support each other with pride, love, and a smile. I thought that was a great response. Some of the responses that this, let's talk about some of the responses this is getting, though, and I want to get into that a little bit deeper, too. Some of the responses this picture was getting, though, was things about Dwayne Wade being African-American. And some of the comments that were being made was about him being a black father, and how more black fathers should be this way, be accepting of their kids and how they handle it. Yeah, I'm glad that they mentioned the word black fathers, but I think all fathers need to be, and I don't know why. I mean, why single out the fact that he's black, and why single out the fact that more black fathers need to be that way? Look, I am not socially under a rock. I'm not culturally under a rock. I'm not, I understand and I get some of the comments and the points here. The point really is, though, we all need to be this way. And actually, I think it set a pretty great example. You know, Dwayne Wade's had his issues in the past and whatnot, infidelity in his marriage, all that kind of stuff. Again, that's not what the article is about. But to see some positiveness out here coming, I think his response was like being the change, was out there about being the change. And his way of being the change was not to combat negative with negative, but to combat negative with positive, which is what we're trying to do here through this show. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm here. We will continue to be us and support each other with pride, love, and a smile. He didn't attack anybody. He didn't tell anybody they were wrong. He didn't tell people to shut up, didn't put any of that stuff. But he did say he supports his family with love, pride, and a smile. And I think that ultimately is the message here that needs to be kind of out there, which is why I picked it for this article for this show tonight, is love. The word love that he responded with. If we all had more love, because I love the photo, I love that we got to see a glimpse into his family. How great is that? He's got a beautiful family. His kids are beautiful. He's made a great life for them. Be supportive. Show love. Why negative? I just don't understand. It's not a negative photo, so why is it getting negative attention? Problem I have here is this too. These media outlets are, I think the whole reason this article even is out there, and it's national, it's on CNN for Pete's sakes. I laugh because it's a controversial issue. It's clickbait, right? This is why we're here. We're here to combat the negative media out there because every media outlet is so negative. It's all they care for because it's the only thing that attracts viewers. This is a controversial issue. It brought more. I didn't even know this picture was out there until I saw this article. It brings attention to it, which can raise negative responses. I'm so proud of Wade's response. I personally am. I think it is spot on the way this world should be thinking and feeling about things like this that we see. We have to have love. We have to have respect. We may not like everything about each other. We may not agree with everything. Everybody has different views. We have different religions, different ideas, different thoughts, different feelings about everything under the sun. And we're allowed to have those. That's the freedom that we have, which is nice. Freedom of choice. But do we have the right to criticize others for their choices? I think we have the right to call out people who are doing wrong or harmful things in a way to assist to do better or bring out the positiveness. But we don't have the right to be negative and bashing. I don't know. Dwayne, I think, handled it well. Love is the key. And I know it's getting all a little feely in here, but true is we should have love for the human race. Angie weighs in. I think they have the right to be angry, but at the same time, they are high profile. So I think he should have known some negativity would occur. I give him a ton of credit for responding the way that he did. It takes a stronger person to take the high road, like Wade, than be a hater, hiding behind a keyboard. Social media has become awful. Social media has become the worst. And I absolutely love your comment, Angie. Thank you for contributing. This is fantastic. I agree 100%. They do have the right to be angry. I think Dwayne Wade hopefully knows and has a team around him, being a public figure, that there was going to be a positive and negative response to this. I don't think he especially knew this is what the response was going to be. You can never tell with media, social media, the way people are thinking. But anytime you put anything out there, it's subjected to people's opinion. This goes back to the very, very early days of my childhood where my parents taught me, thank you parents, by the way, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Have we gotten away from that core value in life? Social media has. All media outlets, I feel like, have. Because all they do is promote negativity. The strength behind a keyboard, as you put it, or hiding behind a keyboard, makes the biggest cowards there are. Words hurt people, and I don't think people understand that anymore, and I don't understand why we can't just be nice. Dwayne Wade handled it properly. Thank you for answering the question of the night. For those who have not heard it yet, again, the question of the night, which I want to hear other people's opinions, guys. So again, no crickets. Do public figures have the right to be angry for what people say if they post pictures for others to judge? Does this come with the territory? It's a great answer to that question, Angie. Thank you. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the show. Pam weighs in. We all have the right to our opinions, but it doesn't mean we should always express it, especially if it isn't helpful or if it may hurt someone else. That's 100% true. Absolutely. You ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know, the truth is, the freedoms that we have to make those choices and having our opinions is great, but we shouldn't have the freedom to express our opinions if they're negative or if they're hurtful. I feel bad for his son. I do. I feel bad for anybody in a situation where they're getting bullied or picked on or called out about something. I applaud his bravery. Be who you want to be. I accept you for who you are. You're a person. As long as you are nice and caring, positive, respectful, and contributing to society in a positive way, you can be anything you want. In this day and age, that should be more accepted than it has ever been. And yet we still see a public figure posting a picture of his family for a holiday, sharing us a glimpse into his life, as I do here on this show every week, and getting negative responses. Why can't people just be nice and get along? The only other thing I wanted to bring up in this in regards to my own opinions was, of course, because that's what you're here for, is to listen to my opinions, right? My opinion was the comments in regards to it being about black fathers and about black people and about African Americans and this, that, and the other. I have to admit that bothered me a little bit. Again, here we are trying to break down the walls of segregation and racism and all that kind of stuff, yet there's still comments about the fact that he's African American. He's human. We're all human. We all have hearts. We all have lungs. We all have, we walk on 2 feet. Most of us, so on and so forth. All these references, we're all human. Let go of the colors, people. Colors belong in a rainbow, belong in a coloring box, belong on markers, and belong out in the world, but do not belong as us and humans. Get past the colors, people. Who cares about what color anybody is? I'm tired of that because it's such a negative thing. Positive, we're all human. We all should be loving each other and taking care of one another. Just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry, I just kind of went off there for just a second. Whoa, not like me. Oh, wait. I don't know about me going off. I have no idea. I'm kind of tired of it being a black and white thing and a cultural thing. You know what? We're all humans. He's a father. I'm a father. I can relate. Positiveness. He handled it positively. So I really appreciate that he did. And I think it was a great message, not only to teach his kids, but teach other families out there in general, white, black, or any other color. I think it's just a great message that you support your inner family. Your family is who you're close to. You should always be supportive, and family should come first. And I think that's exactly what Dwayne Wade did. I think it was a great point that he did that. I think it was great that he did it publicly in a social media setting like he did. Again, not always have supported every decision that Dwayne Wade has made in his career or in his life, in and outside of basketball, that he has been partly public about. But this was a good eye-opener. Thank you for sharing your life, and I applaud you for doing so. And all the haters out there can go away. I love that he kind of shut them all down, which is what this article is about. So, again, I leave the question to you guys. Do public figures have the right to be angry for what people say if they post pictures for others to judge? Does this just come with the territory? Dwayne Wade might have been angry, but he didn't express it, which was kind of nice. He did it very positively. And again, this is what we need to be doing. I don't like that CNN posted this because it's a controversial story, but I do like that it does promote the positive message that Dwayne Wade put out there. So hopefully you guys just let me know what you think. Put it in the chat. Hey, Kara, welcome to the show. Glad you can make it. So that's the question of the night. That is the story of the night. Kind of a smaller story, but I think it brings up a bigger topic in regards to the way we just continue to treat each other, positive or negative. I mean, or positive, it should be just positive, shouldn't be negative. We're all humans. We're all people. We all have feelings. I think you're entitled to your opinions, but if they're positive opinions, then great. If they're negative, better ways of expressing possible change than to beat up on someone or to cut someone down for the way they look or what they're doing. Hey, David, welcome to the show. So, I mean, Dwayne Wade's a public figure. I'm going to answer the question. He does have a right to be angry. He has a right to be angry for what people say. He can't control what people say, and he controls what he puts online. But he has a right to be angry when people are attacking his children. But he also posted that in the knowledge of knowing that he's going to get judged on it. And he responded positively to it. So, it does come with the territory when you're a public figure. I put myself out here every single week for you guys, and will continue to do so. And I realize that I will also accept the positive and the negative feedback in which I receive. I will try to learn and grow from the negative feedback. I will try to change that negative into a positive. Which I think what Dwayne Wade's ultimate response to this was. I think this started out as an innocent picture of his family. Hey, look at us. We're enjoying the holiday. Which received negative feedback, which in turn he combated with positive responses. Now, if we could just cut out the negative of all that, which is ultimately what I'm trying to get to, is if we could just cut out all the negative and the finger pointing and the issues, I mean, that would be a much more better, positive world we could be living in. But again, Angie said it best, I think. The haters hiding behind their keyboards. Pam weighs in, we can't control how people act, but we can control how we react. Thank you, Pam. That's exactly 100% true. This is why you were top fan of the week last week, because you have great comments. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's true. It's about how we react. And Dwayne Wade reacted positively. He didn't react negatively. He didn't attack back because they were attacking his son. He reacted in a positive way to spread the message of love. I didn't grow up in the hippie era, but I believe in love. And I think we should all love each other to an extent. Hi, John. Welcome to the show. I don't think we should all be in love with each other, but I think we should love each other for being mutual human beings. So, no worries, John, about being late. Glad you can make it. Thanks so much. So, love is the key, and we can control how we react. You'll never be able to, and we're trying to combat that here at Carlock Confessions. We are trying to combat the reactions of others and their negativity to kind of match it with positivity. And I have to applaud Dwayne Wade is being the change right now. He had every right to, I think, be angry and be upset and go negative on this, and he didn't. He went positive. So, thank you, Dwayne Wade,
Yes.
for being positive. So,
Access grant.
okay. So that's how I feel about it. I think it was great. It's a great article. I think it sends a great message. I think it combats negativity with positivity, which is a great thing, you know. And that's really what the message is here about being the change. So that, to me, is the key and why I picked this article this week. So thank you so much, guys. Great comments in the chat tonight. Thank you, guys, for all your contributions. Keep the conversation going. Again, you can do this either now in Facebook or on our website, or on the Facebook page. Or if you guys are viewing this on YouTube later, please put it in the discussion comments. I will read those. Others will read those, and we can go ahead and keep the conversation going there as well. So that is the topic for In the News tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Wow. I mean, Carlock Confessions, every episode, this goes by so quick for me. Can't believe we've been on already for as long as we have. We're at that time where I'm going to give open myself up to you guys and be a little bit of an open book for the public figures, for the public here and on through Facebook and through this show. It's time for the positive personal recap and reflection of the week. I love sharing my life with you guys. Hopefully you guys do too. I love hearing about your lives. So if you have anything positive you'd like to share with the community right now, please feel free to put it in the chat as well. I'd love to hear about it. Supposedly my niece had a performance tonight. Would love to hear a little more about that. Maybe the rest of the chat would too. So while I'm going and telling you about me, feel free to put it in the chat about you as well, and we'll go ahead and let everybody know. So real quick recap for me. It was Thanksgiving last week. It was actually a great holiday for me. I had a really great holiday. It was great with family and friends. Really enjoyed it. It was amazing. Anytime you can spend time with family and friends and break bread, let me tell you, is one of my favorite holidays. My wife and I have this tradition. Actually, our family has this tradition of going out and doing Black Friday shopping. If you guys have been on the Facebook page, you saw a photo of my wife and I getting started for the night. It was a fantastic night with our family. We stopped and had a couple of nice beverages and an extra bite to eat throughout the night. We got to see some of the craziness at the stores, which to me is all part of the holiday season, I guess. I don't know. It was pretty fun. But it was a wonderful tradition that we upheld for another year, which was always good to uphold those traditions. It was great to have everyone together. Hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well and had to get spend time with your family and friends. And hopefully you enjoyed your turkey dinner or however you celebrated. We got ready for Christmas as well. We got the tree up for the weekend. On the weekend, we got the tree up. We got Christmas going. Carols are going on in the house. We have Christmas music. The kids are in the Christmas spirit. Our elf showed back up, all that kind of stuff. So I love Christmas and the holidays as well. Any holiday that you celebrate, hopefully you guys are enjoying it too and getting ready for all of those. But it was great. Christmas and that magic is in the air for the holiday season. And I'm hoping for, just another positive holiday season for everybody and myself and our families and for, of course, Carlock Confessions. So that's the recap. Dinner was great. Thanksgiving was great. Shopping was great. We got the Christmas stuff up. If you guys put up Christmas lights as well, would love to see your guys' decorations. I always love seeing people's decorations. I love the holidays for that reason. So let me know your guys' positive stuff. John weighed in again and said she made honor choir this year. Congratulations, Peyton. We love you for the first time, and this was her first performance. Great job. Applaud my niece. Congratulations on that. We can even get that right into the shout-out section as well. Congratulations on making, there's your applause, the honor choir. Congratulations, Peyton. All right, so let's roll this right into our positive quote for the night, guys. I love this section. John smoked a turkey, and it turned out awesome. Fantastic. Positive quote for the night, guys. I love the positive quote.
Yes.
All right, positive quote.
Award-winning digital.
Gotta love ads. All right, you guys ready for this? Sorry for the delay. All right, so positive quote for the night. Nobody can go back to the start to start a new beginning. Let me start over again. This is a good one. I really liked it when I read it. I thought it made sense with tonight's topic. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. And that was by Maria Robinson. To me, this is a fantastic quote. I love it, especially with the holidays coming around and all of that great stuff. I thought it was a great quote for tonight because it can go back to Dwayne Wade. It can play to the news article that we talked about. It can play into the holiday season. It can play into the holiday that we just had. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning. You can never go back and start a new beginning. But anyone can start today and make a new ending. And the good news to this is we have control over things and the way we respond to things, the way we react to things, as Pam said, the way that we interact with each other, and we all make mistakes and things happen. Nobody can go back and start the beginning over again. But we can start today and make a new ending. And I loved that. That's by Maria Robinson. Let me know what you guys think about the quote. I thought it was pretty good. Pam putting up all our outside decorations, and we'll post pictures when done. Pretty please post your pictures. Would love to see them. If you guys want to post them to the Carlock Confessions site as well, I think that would be awesome. I'd love for you guys to post them on the Carlock Confessions site. You know what? I'll even throw one up on there of our indoor decorations. We haven't done any outdoor decorations this year. Got a little cold and a little snowy fast. But if there does come time for us to be able to do it, I'm sure we'll throw some up. But I would love to see your guys' decorations on the Carlock Confessions page. So if you guys want to share those there, I'd greatly appreciate it. I saw a couple of thumbs up come across the page about the positive quote. If that was for the positive quote, I greatly appreciate it. I thought it was a great quote tonight. Maria Robinson, great way to put it. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure I think it's all about being the change. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. And that's about being the change. If you change, if you want to be the change and make that new ending, you absolutely can. And that's what I love about that quote. And I think it's fantastic. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I see them coming through. Absolutely love it. Thank you, John. All right, guys, it is about that time. So hopefully you guys have been thinking about your shout outs and things like that. We're going to be getting into that time right now.
I love it.
That was not... Where'd you go? There it is. Yeah, air horn time, guys. Here we go. Thank you for the thumbs up. It is that time. We're going to get right into it, guys. Top fan of the week. We're going to get into our shout-outs. We're going to get into our birthdays. I love this segment because this is all about shouting you guys out and positiveness, giving it back. Pam was our fan of the week last week. Thank you, Pam, so much for doing so. She loved the quote, "We can change the ending of for the better," and that's 1,000% true. Thank you, Pam. You are awesome, and you are about being the change. All right, guys, let's get into the top fan for this week. Pam was last week. This week, we're going to give a new person the fan of the week. Her constant contributions, she's constantly commenting, looking at the photos, and being very active on the Facebook page, and I greatly appreciate it. She consistently is viewing from, and her positive attitude, which represents to be the change, makes Stormy Baranick the fan of the week. Congratulations to Stormy. I don't think she's on tonight, but she is one of our viewers who does view after the show is live because she's unable to make the live show. So hopefully she'll see this when she views it, and she is our top fan of the week, guys. So if you guys can give a big shout out to Stormy, Stormi is her name. Congratulations on being the fan of the week. Thank you, and please continue to contribute to the Facebook page and continue to be the change. This is how you become top fan of the week, guys, being active and being part of the shows and being part of the page and just spreading the love and the positiveness that we like to promote here on Carlock Confessions. So please continue to do so, and you can even be fan of the week some week this week or coming up in the future. So I appreciate it. So congratulations to her. You do not have to be present to be fan of the week, as Jared asks. No, you do not have to be present, and that's okay, actually, because I do have a lot of viewers who view this either on YouTube or view this after it's been aired live because they're just unable to make it on Tuesday nights or whatever the case may be. So I do know, and I do see a lot of views come past or after the show. So thank you. So no, you do not have to be present. Thanks for asking, though. That's a really great question. All right, so congratulations, Stormy, on being fan of the week. I look forward to hearing your comments on the page once you view the show. Let's get right into it now. Shout-outs, guys, for the week. Make sure you guys put your shout-outs into the page on the chat so I can let you guys all know about the shout-outs here. So let's get right into that. Shout-outs this week. First shout-out of the week I want to give to all of the retail workers that have to put in time during Black Friday and during the holiday season. I want to shout out retail workers right now. You guys have hearts of gold, or you picked the wrong profession, or if you just love what you do, I am so glad you're there. Thank you for working on Thanksgiving. Thank you for working on Black Friday. All of the retail workers out there working hard with a positive attitude about what it is they're doing and making everybody else's shopping experience a positive one. I shout you out, and I applaud you as well. Thank you so much, guys. So quick shout out to them. You have to have a great attitude, though. You can't be negative about it. Those with a great attitude, I shout you out. To all the city workers that help keep the roads clear and salted during the winter or sanded or whatever the case may be, I want to give them a quick shout out as well. If you work for the city and you're out there clearing roads, or you work for your own company as well, if you have to clear snow or work out in these elements, I shout you out right now. Thank you for keeping us safe and continuing to keep the roads clear and all that kind of stuff during these wonderful winter times. These people don't get enough recognition. Retail workers and city workers that go out there and are constantly making sure that things are cleared and safe for us to be out and about shopping and enjoying our holiday season. So I shout you guys out. And of course, as always, guys, I shout out the CLC community. Again, thank you guys, as always, for your continued support and all the love that you guys show and positiveness here for CLC and continuing to spread the word and be the change. So those are my shout-outs, guys. If you have any other shout-outs, I'd love to hear them. Pam comes in. I'd like to shout out to all the mail carriers who deliver lots of extra packages and cards this time of year. I did leave them out. Thank you so much, Pam. UPS workers, FedEx workers, mail carriers, all of you guys that work in the delivery industry right now, absolutely your time to shine. I applaud all of you, especially for all of you who do it with a smile and are so happy about doing it and doing your jobs. I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you, Pam. I would have forgot them. I'm glad that you didn't, so thank you. Shout out to them, guys. If anybody else has any other shout outs, now's the time to get them. We are winding down on the show today. Think about your shout outs as you do. I'm going to do birthdays real quick. You guys think of your shout outs. Let's get right into the birthdays. Catherine Young, happy birthday to you on the 5th of December, which is coming up here. Same with Christy Flugrath is also going to be, her birthday's on the 5th of December. Happy birthday to you, ladies. We also have Penny Van Deman, who is on the 9th of December. Happy birthday to you, Penny, as well. And one last birthday also on the 9th, Sarah Williams English. Happy birthday to you as well on the 9th as well. Happy birthday to all of you, to Catherine, to Christy, to Penny, and to Sarah. I hope you guys have a wonderful birthday coming up. I know it's coming within the next week, and I hope you guys enjoy and have a very positive birthday. Happy birthday, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so any more shout-outs or any other birthdays, guys, throw them in the chat now because we are starting to wind down here. It is getting very, 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 very close to the end of the show, though. So it's been a great one. It always goes fast, guys. This show is always so fast. I look forward to it all week. I plan for this show. I put the show together. I enjoy hosting the show. We get here, all of a sudden we start the show, and before we know it, it's over just like that. And absolutely, I love it, but it gets over way too fast sometimes. Shout out from Pam. My sweet husband, Dennis, has a birthday on the 7th. Happy birthday, Dennis. Dennis Grobel on the 7th. Happy birthday. That is fantastic. Thanks, Pam, for letting us know. You know what needs to happen? Dennis needs to come be part of the Carlock Confessions page and be a fan as well. Have him follow. So thank you, Jared. Happy birthday to all, he says. This way we know when his birthday is. Tell him to send me a friend request. All right, guys, let's do a quick recap of the show tonight. It was a good one. Always is a good one, guys. So happy you guys were here. We did our poll question from last week. 70% of you preferred smoked or baked turkey over deep fried. I'm a deep fried guy. I love deep fried turkey. 20 votes, though, came in. Thank you so much. That crushed it. We have the new poll up right now. It's about shopping. It's about, with everything being Cyber Monday, Black Friday, blah, 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 shopping days. How do you prefer to do the majority of your shopping? Is it online or brick and mortar? I'm a brick and mortar guy. I like to go to the stores. We do some online shopping, but I do definitely enjoy going out and get my hands on merchandise before I buy it. Shout out to Jared. He celebrated his 10th year as a therapy dog team. I get a pin on Sunday. Congratulations, Jared. Huge shout out to you. That's fantastic. Congratulations to one of our major fans and one of our best followers at Carlock Confessions of Jared. His 10th anniversary as a therapy dog team. Congratulations, Jared. Thank you so much for sharing that. See, if I'd known that, I'd have shouted you out. I think that's fantastic, being the change. So poll question, guys. Make sure you guys go do that. We did Grinds My Gears. We talked about the cost of entertainment these days and how movies and shows and concerts and etc., how expensive that stuff is. Just absolutely grinds my gears. Talked about Dwayne Wade and how he shut down the internet haters who criticized his son and his outfit and things for his Thanksgiving family photo that went out. So we asked the question, do you think public figures have the right to be angry for what people say if they post pictures for others to judge? Does that come with the territory? That was the question of the night. We also did our positive personal recap, talked about Thanksgiving and how we went shopping and how great our holiday decorations are up. It's great to spend time. Positive quote of the night was, nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending, which to me, Maria Robinson, fantastic quote. And I will live by that. It makes total sense. We can all continue to be the change. So top fan of the week, Stormy Baranek is top fan of the week. Congratulations to her. Did our shout outs. We did our birthdays. Catherine, Christy, Penny, Sarah, and Dennis. Happy birthday, guys, coming up. Super excited about that, and hopefully you guys enjoy your birthdays. All right. Today was National Day of Giving, just so everybody knows. Today was National Day of Giving. The one thing you can always give, a positive attitude and a smile. Spreading positive energy. Those are things you guys can always give. So, yeah. All right, so let's wrap it up here, guys. That was the show. Last comments. Jared says good night. Have a good night and a good week. And as always, be the change. You know it, sir. Same to you, guys. Same to all of you. Thank you so much. I applaud you all. Thank you for being here. It was a great show tonight. Again, like, follow, and share this page for me. Let's see if we can get a couple more followers. Love to hit the 125 mark. We're one follow away on the page from being getting to that 125 mark, guys. So if you guys could help me out, tell some people about it, share the message, let everybody know they need to come be a part of the Carlock Confessions page. Follow and be the change. I greatly appreciate it. Pam, thank you so much. You have a great week as well. Thank you, guys. The show wouldn't be if it wasn't for you. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, thank you. I look forward to next Tuesday. We'll be live again. Make sure you guys come and enjoy the show and be part of it. Tell your friends, have them come. And, guys, remember, be safe, be positive, and be the change. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night.